I had an argument with your ass. Like, that was fucking Kristen Stewart. I'm telling you right now. You're like, no, man.
2011 Tesla Roadster Sport, offered only to our most exclusive members.
You know your vehicles. I promise to have her back before she turns into a Pontiac.
Hey, Harvey.
Lawrence,
How would you feel about taking something other than the Tesla tonight?
it goes against my policy.
What policy?
My I want the Tesla policy.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you know more about the car than I do? It's yours.
Horsepower.
Really? That's where we're starting?
Well, if it's so simple, just answer it.
288. Top speed.
125 miles an hour. 0 to 60.
3.7 seconds.
Yeah. You know your cars.
I'm an enthusiast, and I've been waiting for the Tesla for months.
Okay.
All right.
Lawrence, knock yourself out.
So why'd you let him have it?
Because it never hurts to have a man who runs a $2 billion hedge fund owe you one.
But if you're just going to give it to him, why bother to compete first?
Because if I didn't beat him, he wouldn't feel like he owed me one. Suddenly feeling old school. Wouldn't you surprise me, huh?
I don't care. I'm feeling old school.
Are you Mike Ross? Harvey told me to tell you that 8 o'clock means 8 o'clock.
Glad you showed up.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, I was
Shut
just...
up.
Okay.
You see these cars?
Yeah, they're awesome.
They suck. They're nothing compared to this.
Whoa.
The engine in this car is made by McKernan Motors, the industry standard in Formula One. In fact, they've won more championships than any other engine on the planet.
How do you know all this?
Avery McKernan was the first client I ever brought into the firm.
Was?
He died 3 months ago.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Not the point. McKernan's engines and his company have something in common. They win, like me. And because I win, I've been promoted to senior partner, which means you'll be handling all their paperwork.
Oh, so you brought me here to give me an appreciation for the product?
No, I brought you here to meet Robert Stensland, the new CEO. He'll want to put a face with your name.
How do you know?
Because Robert's a tightwad and we don't bill you out for nothing.
Wait a minute, is this conversation right now billable?
You bet your ass it is.
Yes. Up top, come on.
I'm gonna do
What?
it.
We're making all this money. We can't celebrate it?
Not in poor taste.
Get it together. Get
Dominic.
it together, newbie.
Mike, I'd like you to meet Dominic Barone, the man
Oh,
responsible
you
for
got
the
to act
design
right.
and production of this engine.
know
This
that
is my
guy.
new associate, Mike Ross.
Well, Bosh.
Kid.
You're trying to steal his soul before he hits puberty.
Okay, obviously.
AKA
Our
Nelson.
labor negotiations.
My workers took a big hit.
And McKernan took a bigger one, both of which poised the company to be strong for years. I was always straight with you about that.
Sophisticated words for a guy who screwed us.
Look, I'm sorry you feel that way, but you have to admit, I did have the courtesy to do it from the front.
Wow. Yeah, he really appreciates what you've done for the company.
Robert Stensland, I'd like you to meet your new associate, Mike Ross.
We're not paying him what we pay you.
Nor should you, but I assure you he's highly effective.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I had him read your corporate lease last week. Ask him anything.
That's a 300-page document. Okay, what are the terms?
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Named Lessee was the parent company, Glendon Enterprises.
35,000 square feet at 19 West
Because he
57th.
remembers everything he
$80
reads.
Foot, expires in 6 months with an option to extend, exercisable in 30 days.
Who signed the lease?
You did.
What's my middle name?
The letter L.
What happens in the event the company no longer exists?
That wasn't in the lease.
How can you be sure?
Because the lease I read wasn't 300 pages, it was 364. And I can tell you what's on any one of those pages, but I can't tell you that. That's how I can be sure.
Excellent.
That's fucking
You can get him
impressive.
started on the new deal
That
right
shit
away.
is
New
fucking
deal.
impressive.
Yeah. I have found a buyer willing to
I wish I
spend
could do
$200
that.
million for the ground underneath the flagship factory.
Where are you moving manufacturing?
Well, that's the beauty of it. The real asset of McKernan Motors is the name. We move overseas, we save ourselves a bundle.
Upfront payout while retaining the name and maintaining cash flow over time. That's genius.
Exactly.
We'll take care of everything.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks.
Really?
Really?
Jesus, I knew he was cheap. I didn't realize he was an idiot.
What are you talking about?
The asset's not the name, it's the quality. He moves overseas, he's gonna kill the goose that laid the goddamn golden engine.
Wait a minute, I thought you didn't get emotionally attached to the client.
I'm emotionally attached to me. Look, I made a bet that this company would grow and my billables would grow with it. We're holding a pair of aces and this asshole's trying to fold.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do anything. You're gonna go through those bylaws and you're gonna find me a way to get rid of Robert Stensler.
No, I have to go see my grandmother.
She dying?
No.
Cancel on her.
Oh, is she dying? You know what game we're in? You know what we do? He's something serious, man. How about
Look
himself?
around. That's why he's a winner, right?
Yeah.
You find anything that'll help me get rid of Stensler?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if you're not here when I need it, what good does that do me?
What? It's 7:50.
Oh, he was gonna take a shower. Now he's just gonna go there all.
Rank.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Picked it up yesterday.
Did you sleep with it under your pillow?
How I sleep is none of your concern.
Yeah, neither is the Yankees batting order, but that doesn't stop me from thinking about it.
Harvey, promise me you won't be cocky.
I understand what's at stake here. I'll be perfectly humble.
Great. You ready?
Kidding? I was born for this.
7:45. Nice of you to show up.
Yeah, I was up till 5 in the morning.
I'm kidding. But Lewis really wants to see you, and I don't kid about that.
What does he want?
I don't know. Lewis doesn't let me in on his game plans. I kind of prefer it that way.
Okay, can you tell him that I have to see Harvey first?
Your call. But if you're going to be sleeping in your suits, you may want to keep a fresh one in the office.
Is it that bad?
Worse.
Ain't getting right.
I'd just like to say this is an honor. I take it seriously, and I intend to make you all proud. Except you, Fred. I gave up on making you proud in '99.
Okay, there's one more order of business.
He's not here.
No.
Where is he?
He's at his senior partner initiation.
Let me ask you something. What's the difference between a senior partner and other partners?
Is that something you should have been studying when you were pretending to go to Harvard? Okay. Senior partners, they buy into the firm. They share in the profits, but they also have to put up equity.
So how much does it cost to buy in?
$500,000? Right now?
Harvey, you knew what the buy-in was. You knew today was initiation. How could you not have the money?
I didn't think it was due today. It's not due today, is it?
No.
It's not.
Every man in this room felt for exactly the same thing.
Does that include you?
No, it doesn't. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, just a fuck around tactic.
Just to stress him out for a minute. Not like our jobs aren't stressful
Yeah.
enough, but you know.
Peanuts, gluten, strawberries. What is this? A shopping list?
It's just a list of foods that I'm allergic to. So when you select the venue, these foods are not to be on the menu.
Venue for what?
No one told you?
No one told me.
Oh, drats. Well, a long-standing Pearson Harding tradition is the rookie dinner, which means you, the
Rookie.
That's right.
Yes.
are to host a dinner for your fellow associates. Well, come on, don't look so blue.
See,
No, it's okay. It's really easy. All you have to
I
do
hate
is just
stuff
find
like
a
this
unique
because I always
location
feel like I'm getting
and then
played.
coordinate
Like,
with
Yeah,
your
you
fellow
know,
I
associates.
will go
Really
verify.
simple.
But who are you gonna verify? Everybody in the office
With
doesn't
your
fucking
boy.
know.
Your boy.
Check it.
Ain't
No, I
no
just don't
fucking
like it.
it's back.
Oh, by the way, what was so important that you had to see Harvey before you came to see me?
Louis, Harvey doesn't really like it.
Can we just shut up?
Okay.
Let me just get something straight, okay? When I ask you a question, I just expect an answer.
Such a douche.
McKernan Motors. I was working on the due diligence.
And why would that require you to look at the bylaws?
State law requires a summary be prepared in the event of a sale.
Privately held corporations are exempted.
Not if the sale exceeds 150 million.
According to who?
This state right here
The state's website.
that we live in.
I like to be thorough.
Put it there, buddy.
I like to be thorough.
Serious?
Man. I want this motherfucker you first one.
I understand Stensland is throwing a large amount of legal work our way with the McKernan Motors factories here.
How'd you know that?
I hear things. You take care of him?
I am. By the way, for when it is due.
What's this?
It's a cashier's check for $500,000.
You had this the whole time.
I've had the money since I set my sights on senior partner.
This motherfucker bam ready. He probably got a whole...
So he just faked the shop.
Yeah, he probably got a whole separate bank account, baby. Just for the $500.
You finally make it. Why does everybody keep saying that? Because you're supposed to be here when you're supposed to be here. Doesn't seem to apply to you.
Making that lawyer money. He
This
billing.
conversation.
What the fuck thing you do?
Now, what'd you find me on McKernan Motors? The board can't vote for at least 24 hours after the CEO presents a deal involving the sale of company land.
Stensland already presented it to the board.
Right, but Stensland isn't CEO.
I wrote those bylaws myself. He's CEO.
Page 238, clause 137 states, the CEO dies, an interim CEO will be appointed until the board convenes an election vote, which can't be called till the next fiscal quarter, in this case, next Thursday.
So they can't vote him in until Thursday?
Thursday.
Okay. Well, prepare the due diligence for me to take to Stensland, but I don't want anything ready to sign.
Where are you going?
Out. I have until Thursday to find a new CEO.
Huh.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just 6 hours, 1,500 pages, and I found your mistake.
Yeah, you found the one mistake I made while drafting those bylaws a dozen years ago when I was 2 years younger than you. A mistake, by the way, that's going to help me get rid of Stensland.
Mistake.
You can dress it up any way you want.
Yeah,
It's still a
okay.
mistake.
Yeah, come on. Okay, what you trying to say? Could try to preface it with, you know, that was years ago. When I wanna,
That's a newbie.
Excuse me, Mr. Spector. I was wondering if you might need a hand sometime
say that
with one
as
of your
we-
matters.
Right, you stored it. You're like, wait till I use it.
Let's hear it.
Subconsciously.
Yeah,
That says it all, doesn't it?
absolutely on purpose.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a restaurant. Where did you go for your rookie dinner?
I came into the league a sophomore. You better not be prioritizing that over McKernan Motors. I still need something to stall Stensland.
It's right here. What are you so irritated about?
I spent a day with a top headhunter I know who couldn't produce one legitimate CEO candidate by Thursday.
What about that Dominic Braun guy who runs production? He said he was responsible for the engines and clearly cares about the workers.
Oh, he's not the guy.
You're scared you can't convince him because he hates you. I get it.
Nice try. You know you can't host your dinner there. That's a Wattel Lifton Klein restaurant.
Okay, fine. What about this place?
Yeah, that'd be great if it was 2004.
Does any of this matter?
See that guy over there by the fax? Take a good look. He's never gonna make partner.
Okay, let me guess, because he threw a lousy rookie dinner.
No, because he doesn't get it.
Get what?
He doesn't get that doing good work isn't the whole job. Part of getting it is that things like the dinner actually matter, even when you don't think they do. Look, you were giving me shit this morning because I come and go when I want to. You know why I can do that? Because when I got here, I dominated. They thought I worked 100 hours a day. Now, no matter what time I get in, nobody questions my ability to get the job done. Get it through your head. First impressions last. You start behind the 8 ball, you'll never get in front.
You go talk to this guy. Hey man, you won't be part of.
Hey, you busy?
No,
It's
just-
7 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm not here because I like the view. And don't misunderstand me. When I say the view, I'm referring to your face.
That's funny because I'm hideous.
What's up?
You're a foodie, right?
Why do you say that?
Because you're the only person I've ever seen order a shrimp, red pepper, and goat cheese pizza.
Well, right, but without the pepper, what connects the goat cheese and the shrimp? I'm a foodie.
Okay, so I need your help finding a restaurant for the rookie dinner.
Well, that's unfortunate. But I'm swamped and I don't have time to teach you about cuisine.
Well, no, don't make me remind you that you owe me one.
How's that?
You told Lewis I was working on Harvey's case before his.
Because you told me to.
Well, no, I'm telling you to help me with my dinner. You, okay.
Good luck with that.
Not gonna help me with my dinner.
It's so weird for
I'm
me
talking
to
about
see her. Because I only know her, you know.
She's a princess.
Yeah.
Raymond.
Oh,
I told you I was coming.
her acting stuff.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
My sister.
No, it's at
15 minutes. Okay, bye. Hey, what are you?
Oh, the
Okay, what was that for?
If you cared about me, you would have told me what Trevor was up to a long time ago.
What?
Trying
Selling
to protect
weed?
you.
How is hiding the fact that my boyfriend is selling weed protecting
You want to know the truth? Your boyfriend also happens to be my best friend, all right? I didn't feel like ratting him out.
If you were really his friend, you wouldn't just stand by and let him throw his life away.
Let him? Like, I've never let Trevor do anything. Have you met him?
Trevor listens to you, and he needs you right now. He is throwing his life away, and you ditched us. Both. Like we didn't mean anything to you.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Don't they like each other too?
Yeah. Clearly.
Lewis, what are you doing here?
Hi. Stenzel called. Apparently the diligence wasn't proceeding apace.
He called you?
Yeah, you called me, I called him. What's the difference? The paperwork was taking too long, and I got it done.
I suggest you stay the hell away from my client.
Harvey, how'd you make it? We were about to sign the papers.
I got word back at the office. I just came to see how Lewis was getting around the bylaws.
I don't know.
I'm somewhat lost.
Robert, I'm sorry. This is what was holding up your due diligence. Technically, you're still interim CEO until the board votes you in on Thursday. If protocol isn't followed, it leaves you with huge litigation exposure.
That's right.
Well, I imagine we should hold off then.
Please don't blame Lewis. It's my fault. We usually have senior partners oversee transactions like this because junior partners, they tend to miss things. See you Thursday?
1 second. Just so you know, you were a junior partner till recently.
There's a reason I'm not anymore.
Okay, take it easy.
So what if you took a trip to Russia with another
Yeah, I'm
man
not junior partner.
before you met Grandpa
And
Junior, right?
fuck you for
You
trying to
can't
like
lie for him,
pencil
that's
yourself into this
Never shut
client
up
Yeah.
and
about
then
it.
still fucked
What
up.
was this other guy's name?
Sharks, baby.
Gregory, mind your own business. So, Michael, this has been fun. Now, why don't you stop beating around the bush and tell me what's going on?
Trevor. It's Trevor. It's always Trevor. He's gotten himself into some really bad stuff. And I think he needs my help to get out of it, but I've been under so much pressure. And I know you've always told me to be there for people in my
Listen
life.
to me. Screw Trevor.
What?
You're moving forward, and he'll do whatever he can to keep you where you are.
Yeah,
But
he's...
no buts. That kid is an anchor. You need to cut him loose.
Whoa.
You owe me $50.
Well, damn.
I love grandma. I love grandma.
Yeah, but don't get me. McGam.
There was to go.
I don't know.
What's going on with Robert Spencer?
I was looking up the internationals.
What did Lewis tell you?
You're not dealing with Lewis, you're dealing with me. What are you hiding?
Nothing. I looked through the bylaws and precluded potential litigation.
You looked at the bylaws for a tactical reason, and I want to know what it is.
I want him out.
That is not your call. You're an attorney. This is the internal business of McKernan Motors.
McKernan had a plan, and I didn't spend a decade shaping it to let this fool throw it away.
McKernan is dead.
So what? Doesn't mean the plan's no good.
You fail, we'll get fired.
He moves overseas, our billables will be gone in 5 years anyway.
Better 5 years than nothing.
You know what? That's Stenzel's attitude, and it's a losing one.
Harvey, I don't think you have any business telling that man how to run his company. But I know you don't have any business telling me how to run mine. You are a senior partner. You are not a gunslinger anymore. Back off stenciling and close the deal.
Run these motherfucking guys early, motherfucker trying to trap me up in my old damn house.
You looked at it tactically. I want to know why.
I need
She's
you
a
to
mom
prepare
bear
the
of the
draft
office,
CEO
baby.
candidate speech
She
for
knows when
Thursday.
her
I thought you were
little
supposed to
cubs
back
are
off.
fucking
Yeah, I'm
around.
supposed to do a lot of things. I'll call you with the plan on my way back. From where? From convincing the man who hates me to do what I say.
Oh, right. You mean the guy I suggested you go to in the first place?
Look, it's natural to be nervous, okay? Just remember, you know your stuff. The board's never loved stenciling, and I'm here to back you up.
The lawyer's trying to do a coup.
Robert? Harvey. You know, I have to admit, I almost didn't see it coming.
Excuse me?
It's the delay in the due diligence. It just didn't smell right. So the only thing it could be was that you were going after my CEO appointment. So since I'm still within my rights to move a board meeting, I did. I was voted in today at noon. And tomorrow the board will ratify the sale of the factory. And now I'm firing your firm. And I'm firing you.
Mistake.
Try the croissant, gentlemen. Marmalade's fantastic.
Wow.
He was just waiting up there like a thug.
Baby, wow. You all the way fucked up, Harvey.
What are we gonna do? You're gonna go through those bylaws again and see if there isn't another way we can stop this sale.
Man,
I'm talking about Dominic. He just lost his job.
He's a grown man. He made a decision.
Because you convinced him to.
Based on your idea, which I recall you pushed on me at the time.
Because I thought it would work at the time.
Well, it didn't. What do you want me to do about it?
Help him.
He's not dying. He lost his job. He has to look for another one. Which, if he hadn't chosen to fight for his company in the first place, would have happened anyway. Now, show me that you get it. Go back through those bylaws again and see if you missed anything. Okay?
So this is what happens when you promote the wrong guy to senior partner.
If you hadn't gone to stenciling behind my back, this wouldn't have happened.
You don't know that. And I'm a member of this firm just as much as you.
I think we both agree that you're a member.
For your information, I didn't
On
even...
site.
Yeah.
Harvey, I am the ball.
Is he even good?
The
The
issue
way he
here
do?
is
I
you
don't
tried to
know. It
torpedo
doesn't seem like
a
it.
The
client.
client is
Sure.
Vernon Motors, not stenciling.
You didn't let me finish. Without my consent. That trumps the who's the client part. Lewis, go to Stencil and repair the relationship. Say what you have to. Call it a misunderstanding. Promise Harvey is no longer involved.
Consider it done.
Consider it done. With pleasure.
Wait a second. Lewis didn't go to stenciling behind my back. You sent him there to hedge your bets. Either stenciling's out and we double our billings, or you have plausible deniability and he stays with the firm.
Wow. Am I smart enough to do that?
If I win, I look great. If Lewis wins, he looks great. Either way, you look great.
You mean the firm looks great.
Now you
Harvey,
start
what I've been trying to get into your head is that you bought in. You are the firm.
That's it. Mike, follow me. I need you to go talk to Dominic.
What? Why? Stencil's already CEO.
That won't matter if we just buy the damn company.
What? Why are you still working?
One of my creations. Not leaving it unfinished. The hell do you want?
I'd be happy to tell you if you put that wrench down.
You're quick with the jokes. I'm the guy who just got fired.
You're right. I'm sorry. What would you say if I told you we could get your job back and stick it to Stencil?
I'm done with Harvey and his plans, yeah?
You were there. We got fired too.
You and Harvey still have jobs? He doesn't care about anybody but himself, including you, Mike.
Yeah. Probably right.
Don't I know it?
But he did stick his neck out to keep your company here. And he does have an idea that requires your help, so you can stay here and call him an asshole, or you can come with me and we can help him.
Give me my goddamn shirt. You know, it goes from 0 to 60 in the blink of an eye.
Did you bring me down here to tell me I can drive this?
Better. For $250 million, you can own it.
McKernan Motors is for sale?
If we act fast.
I'll need to see the financials.
Just put together a letter of intent, they'll get you the financials.
You know, their real asset is engine quality. I don't want to just buy the name.
And that's
Speak of the
exactly
devil.
what the other CEO
Lawrence, I'd
doesn't
like
get.
you to
He's
meet the
like,
man
the
responsible
value's in
for
the name.
every
It's not in the
McKernan
name,
Motors
it's
engine ever
quality.
built.
Wow, Tony Barone. Very nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. I'd like to show you something if you have
Absolutely.
Oh my god. They're gonna just buy the company from him.
Motherfucker just
How
no
do we get it off to the
billionaire.
board before they vote to ratify
I
the deal?
didn't see the financials, but
We're gonna go through those bylaws and we'll figure something out.
I don't have to look through them to figure it out because I just did.
Well, what took you so long? Trying to look like me?
You gotta get quicker with it. He's too quick for you, bruh.
Each of you had 24 hours to review the documents in front of you. So at this time,
Excuse me.
hold the fuck up.
What is he doing here?
One gas there in the
No,
middle.
no, I will. You gentlemen have no right to attend this meeting.
Actually, we do. The bylaws states that any original employee has the right to petition the board anytime they meet. Dominic Barone has assigned that right to me.
He was fired. He no longer has that right.
Per section 17-5.c, Dominic wasn't given 3 days' notice, so technically he wasn't fired.
Which is why I do have the right to urge the board to accept the offer for the purchase of McKernan Motors. Now, I can tell you that this offer will keep manufacturing here and save jobs while retaining the flagship engine that put this company on the map, but I don't have to because it happens to be for way more goddamn money than the one in front of you right now. Hey Bob, how are you?
It's funny how you held out on me on that proper notice exception.
I didn't hold out. I made that up on the spot.
Really? On the spot? Remember that getting it stuff?
I know,
Not
right?
even fucking in there. But you know, so much shit ain't nobody gonna know. They didn't believe it.
That's one thing you definitely get.
You gotta say it with confidence, man.
How to ruin it.
How to ruin it.
I heard that.
How to ruin it. I just made that shit up. And did he say 3.5 days notice?
3 days.
I have to admit, you don't suck. I wish I could say the same for you.
Made up subsection 116.
just so you know, I took the liberty of ordering some really expensive wines. Hope that's okay.
That's the record, boy.
Oh my god.
Sorry, sir, but the check's been paid for in full by Harvey Specter.
$10,000?
There might have been some gluten in the ravioli.
Maybe that bill was $10,600.
I hear McKernan Motors is getting a new owner.
We're not only handling the sale, but with the expansion plan they're putting in place.
Available should double.
Nicely done.
Yeah, all the bottles of
I
wine.
did it for the firm.
Get his Tesla. Roaster. My little hooker, we straight.
What are you
That
doing
wasn't
here?
the hooker. That was the girl that was selling the cars.
Oh.
You were right. I should never have kept it from you. The trouble is
She
the
went
only-
on ahead and went with him. Yeah, I like little hooker.
It's
Hooker.
it's all in the past, right?
No.
Alright, that was episode 3 of Suits. And, you know, it was an alright episode, man. One too high, one too low. I mean, it's right in the pocket. It's interesting, to say the least. I mean, I really like listening to the back and forth and legalities of the thing. And the nature of how they won, right? They're just doing super high-level IQ lawyer things. And, you know, that's how you win out here in these corporate streets. And so, hooray to the firm that they got it again, and lesson learned to our rookie. Not lawyer, but he's a PA. I'm assuming that's what they call him. when they just starting out.
I mean,
helping.
not a personal assistant.
No, they call it something else. Legal something. I don't know.
Are you trying to say paralegal? 'Cause
A
I
paralegal?
don't think he's a paralegal either.
Oh, he's something then. He a rookie in the law firm. And so he got his comeuppance on there. Man, I like how they show though he got his super smarts. Both of these dynamics come into play. Him and Harry together.
Harvey.
Or Harvey together. I mean, yes, it's just gonna work. And then they're gonna have to show an episode where the douchebag lawyer is actually good at his job.
Because
so far,
he keeps taking L's.
Yeah, he only been taking L's. He 0 for L3. So I mean, we'll see if they give him at least one redeeming quality of why he's a junior associate. And we'll see how it go. Other than that, it's just the eye standard show. I want to see them ramp it up and let's go. Give me something to be wowed about, and I'll be in there. So can't wait to see another one.
I'll start with my first. This was just voted in rotation, so I'm very interested. And it was voted like 4th place as far as the ranking goes. So I'm very interested as far as like
why
how the show progresses and why it's such a favorite, because we're still early on. We're only 3 episodes in, so I'm very curious about getting to see that. Secondly, I will say as far as my only criticism about this episode, and maybe about the show in general so far, is I don't care for Mike and any of the relationships with any of the girls outside of him and his grandma. Like, I don't care about this Trevor
his
girl.
best friend.
Yeah, I don't care about any of his relationships with females, and I don't know if that's going to be a continued thing since Mike is like kind of the main character of the show. I don't really care about that. I hope there's not a lot of time spent in that, because even like you said, I was like, we're going to just end the episode with her. I don't care.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't care about that relationship. I do think his relationship with his grandma's adorable though, so I'm okay for seeing Grandma pop up. And she's mad cool,
Cool.
Outside
it might just be the first season, couple episode thing,
Well, they like to show
I don't like that storyline.
They like to show their lifestyles or lives outside of it, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, so far,
Yeah,
the life
yeah.
I'm not,
They gonna have to
I don't
tweak
care.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it ain't,
tweak it.
I ain't here for it, I don't care. But again, that's my only criticism of this episode. I absolutely love, again, the dynamic between Mike and Harvey. And I think Mike, even more so this episode, got to really showcase his mental capacity as far as it relates to his ability to retain information when he reads and, like, be able to spit it out. It's fucking fascinating to me. It's the coolest shit in the world. I wish I could do that. It's definitely impressive. And he was, like... He was rolling with the punches, kept getting knocked out, kept finding the solutions, and not only his mental prowess, but also his empathetic nature, which I think is something that Harvey is going to be able to grow from and learn from too, because Harvey's so like cold cut, clean, and direct. And I feel like he wouldn't have had the success he had without Mike being able to be empathetic to Dominic's character, even the way he just like walked, like I said in the reaction, walked down the table and immediately was able to serve him with how his speech had to be. He's good at reading people and interacting with people and caring about people, which I think Harvey's gotten cold maybe a little bit too over the last few years. So I think there's some melting that can happen on Harvey's standpoint, and there's some freezing up or like a lightning that Mike can do, because Mike is maybe too empathetic, right? So I really enjoyed that dynamic. I also thought Dominic's character was very fascinating. I thought the CEO as the villain was really great too. And then the only other character you already mentioned where I'm like, there must be character development for his character. We haven't seen it yet. Again, given it's only 3 episodes. But Lewis is like straight in douchebag. I hate him. Pocket. Like just
douches.
Like on sight, his face, I'm just like, I
douches.
hate your face. I hate your face.
Yeah.
So and to your point too, it hasn't shown up in his skill set so far on any of the deliverables that he should be a junior. So
it don't even seem like he even a good talker. Like, did you even talk your way into this position? Like, you ain't even got that swag. Harvey got that swag. Like, I mean, if Harvey wasn't a good lawyer,
100%.
yeah, and his confidence, even if he wasn't a good lawyer, I feel like Harvey would still make you believe I'm a good ass lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm trash, but like you ain't gonna know it. Lewis.
And maybe it's because
See,
all we've
that,
seen
bro.
Lewis so far, because obviously Lewis has a competitive vendetta against Harvey,
Yeah.
and clearly Harvey's the better attorney, which we keep seeing. So all we've done is see him lose because he keeps going head to head with Harvey. So I'm curious to see how his character continues to develop. And I can't remember who the CEO lady who's who's in charge of everything, but I absolutely love her. I thought she killed it yet again. Her prowess and like playing even Lewis and Harvey against each other, knowing that she could get the upper hand regardless of what the situation was so cold.
Yeah.
It was really good. So I appreciate her character too. She's a badass. So, and I feel like she goes toe to toe. And I mentioned it in the reaction too. It's like she clearly knows all her boys, and she's like, I know y'all fucking around. That's okay. I'm gonna put up my own strategy. Y'all keep fucking around. I'm gonna win at the end of the day though, because it's for the firm. So no, great episode overall. Very interested in seeing how it progresses from here. So excited that it's in rotation so we can see the episodes a little bit closer together.
Yep. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Suits, Season 1, Episode 3. And until next time, peace.